The dashboard showed green, all green lights. Every metric perfect. The executive team was thrilled and celebrating. Meanwhile, 3 floors down, the developers started staring at their screen and muttering, "We're so screwed." That's when we realize tools without truth are just expensive toys. They're lies. Today, I'm sharing 5 radical transparency practices that don't just sound good in theory, they actually transform how teams work together. These aren't abstract ideas, they're real world proven tools that you can implement starting tomorrow. Everyone's seen a Kanban board. However, I worked with a team that added something different, a failure wall, right next to their task board. They set up this giant whiteboard titled "What We Learned by Failing This Week." Not tucked away in some retrospective notes, front and center, impossible to ignore. The first week, empty. Then the manager went first. Assumed customer wanted feature X, they wanted Y. Wasted 2 iterations. By week 3, that wall was full. And the results? Their success metrics steadily improved every iteration. One developer told me, "I used to hide my mistakes. Now I race to share them with first." Failing became competitive in a good way. Forget dashboards hidden behind logins. Make truth visible where work happens. Netflix does something brilliant. They begin some meetings with their engineers presenting their biggest failure of the week and what they learned. No sugarcoating, no blame, just the raw experience. Like the senior engineer explaining how she brought down production for 3 hours. And when she finished, the room applauded because her mistake led to a permanent fix. Try this. Open your retrospectives with failure show and tell. Build a shared learning library. And as a leader, if you go first, your teams will follow. Amazon writes a 6-page narrative for every major decision, not just a decision, but the context, what they considered, what assumptions they made. And here's what most people miss: they update those documents when things change. Assumptions that turned out wrong, noted. Decisions that had to be reversed, annotated. Help the starter implement a simpler version, just 1 page, 4 sections. What we knew, what we assumed, what we decided, and what actually happened. 6 months in, the CEO told me, we stopped making the same expensive mistakes over and over again. Every major decision now starts with, what did we learn last time? Living documents, not static presentations. That makes a difference. A company launched skip the hierarchy sections as part of their regular meetings, regular update meetings. And any employee could book 15 minutes with any executive. No permission needed, no gatekeeping. At first, crickets. Then a junior analyst used it to tell the CFO of the new reporting system. It was burning out the entire team. It was too much. And the CFO had no idea. It got fixed within a week. Here's the magic. They didn't just collect feedback, they tracked what changed, actions taken, problems solved publicly. That visibility turned a risky idea into a trusted system. Tired of watermelon metrics? Green on the inside, red on the outside? One team I worked with started attaching confidence level to every commitment. Feature X by March 31st, 70% confidence. Let's say integration testing, 40% confidence. Unexpected issues found. First time they shared this with stakeholders, someone asked, "Why can't you be sure?" And a team member replied, "Would you rather have false certainty or honest uncertainty?" That one question changed the tone of every starters meeting after that. One product owner told me he used to read those updates. It felt like creative writing exercise, polishing bad news. Now I just share the reality. It's liberating and it empowers us to deal with the real issues. As always, start small. Pick one of these practices and do it. I remember when a team member added one column to their HRM board: confidence. Just a number, 1 to 100. Simple change helped her team catch issues faster than anyone else. And the best part, other teams started copying it. They noticed it worked. No memo, no mandate, just results. When you see others doing something that helps, you want to try it too. So, which one will you trust first? The failure wall, the decision docs, confidence dashboards? Pick one. Start small. Watch what happens and let us know what changes. And if you'd like to learn more about creating psychological safety to support these practices, click one of these. I'll be happy to tell you all about it.